Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers reveal the spotlight is swinging between two heavy hitters. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, and the menacing Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda. There are whispers abound that Sidwell isn't just a thorn in Sonny's side. He might be gunning to take his crown. With eerie parallels between their worlds and a showdown brewing, fans are asking, could Sidwell be the new kingpin in town? Is Sonny's reign as mob boss nearing its end? Say it ain't so. Dig into Sidwell's rap sheet, and we're betting it's like flipping through a scrapbook of Sonny's greatest hits. Ruthless deals, shadowy networks, and a knack for bending the rules. Sound familiar? Sidwell's history screams underworld boss, with a trail of chaos that rivals Sonny's decades-long dance with danger. Both men thrive in the gray areas, commanding loyalty and fear in equal measure. But where Sonny has built his empire on coffee imports and pure politics, Sidwell has a global edge that is just as dirty. Are we looking at a twisted reflection of Sonny's past, or a preview of who's stepping up to steal his throne? Sidwell didn't just stroll into Port Chuck for the scenery. He's got his sights locked on Sonny, and it's personal. Word is, he's plotting to dismantle Sonny's pure operation brick by brick, aiming to leave the Corinthos name in ruins. Sidwell might push Sonny to the brink, maybe even triggering that heart attack we've all been dreading. And that firebomb at Sonny's penthouse. Some fans are pointing fingers at Sidwell, saying he's not just here to compete, he's here to destroy. This isn't a friendly rivalry. It's a full-on war, and Sidwell is playing for keeps. Of course, Sidwell might be more than a villain of the week. He could be Sonny's replacement. Think about it. Ever since Nixon falls, Sonny has been dialing back the mobster vibes, leaning into family drama over gunfights. The writers might be grooming Sidwell to fill that void, bringing fresh chaos to town as Sonny edges toward retirement. Can you imagine Sonny hanging up his fedora, passing the torch, or the ashes, to a new breed of bad guy? Sidwell has the chops. Ruthless, cunning, and ready to stir the pot. Could this be the end of Sonny's reign, with Sidwell stepping in to keep the dark side of GH alive? If that's the case, could you stomach seeing the mob boss we all know and love step aside? Port Charles has never been short on drama, danger, or dominant forces. But every once in a while, a new name surfaces that sends a chill through the underworld and ripples across the town. This week on General Hospital, one name has caught our attention, and the attention of fans everywhere. Sidwell. He's smooth. He's mysterious. He doesn't say much, but when he does, people listen. He's a man who knows how to play the long game, and he might just be the biggest threat Port Charles has faced in years. But here's the burning question. Is Sidwell the new Sonny Corinthos? Let's dive into what we know, what's being hinted at, and why we think Sidwell may not just be another short-term villain, but the next mob boss of Port Charles. The arrival of a shadow. Sidwell arrived on the scene quietly. Too quietly, in fact. Introduced as a financier with connections to high-level investment groups, he was initially tied into ELK dealings and Aurora Media. On paper, he looked like just another business shark swimming into town. But if you've been watching GH long enough, you know, when someone is too clean, they're hiding something. His calm demeanor, sharp suits, and polite smile all hide something deeper. Carly sensed it from the start. Drew doesn't trust him. And even Valentin was careful not to cross him too directly. That's not normal behavior for someone who's supposedly just another investor. Fans have speculated for months that Sidwell is more than he seems. And now, with recent scenes teasing that he might be behind the latest surge in untraceable shipments to the West Coast docks, the pieces are starting to come together. A new order in the underworld. With Sonny Corinthos clearly unraveling at the seams lately, Port Charles' criminal empire is up for grabs. Between his ongoing bipolar issues, increasing paranoia, and strange behavior, especially toward Ava, Nina, and even Jason, Sonny's grip on the mob throne is slipping. Jason, recently returned from the dead, again, is no longer interested in taking the reins. He seems more focused on redemption, family, and rebuilding trust with Carly and Michael. That leads a massive power vacuum in the organized crime scene. Enter Sidwell. Some say he's already been making moves behind the scenes. His name has been whispered in the same breath as the five families, and even Selena Wu has reportedly had off-camera meetings with him. Now, we're hearing that a mysterious West Coast syndicate has been in contact with him, possibly to set up a Port Charles base of operations. Is he recruiting? Is he absorbing what's left of Sonny's crumbling empire? Could he even be orchestrating Sonny's downfall from the shadows? Is Sidwell, really? That's the million-dollar question. While no one seems to know his full background, several theories are making the rounds online and in fan forums. He's the son of a former mob boss. Some believe Sidwell may be the long-lost son of a major mob figure, possibly someone tied to the West Coast, or even a past rival of Sonny's like Frank Smith or Joe Scully, seniors working with pikemen. Given the recent surge in pikeman activity, fans are wondering if Sidwell is the true brain behind the arms-dealing network, using Sonny as a pawn or fall guy. He's ex-WSB with a dark agenda. Others think Sidwell may be an ex-WSB operative gone rogue, now using his skills and contacts to build a criminal empire. He's connected to Jason's past. This theory has gained steam after Sidwell and Jason shared a tense moment last week. There was recognition there, on both sides. Jason looked almost afraid. What could that mean? Whatever his origin, one thing is clear: Sidwell isn't just another businessman. He's calculating, dangerous, and rising fast. And with Sonny increasingly isolated, Sidwell may be ready to seize power. The Carly factor. Carly has always had incredible instincts, especially when it comes to threats to her family. She clocked Sidwell's vibe early on, but now she's starting to dig deeper, and we've seen her reach out to Spinelli to investigate Sidwell's background. Spoilers hint that what they find will change everything. Could Sidwell have ties to Carly's past? Could he be targeting her specifically? There's even a fan theory that Sidwell may have known Carly before she came to Port Charles, possibly under a different name in Florida. Could he be part of her forgotten past? Alternatively, Sidwell may be drawn to Carly in a more romantic sense. Soap logic tells us that enemies with chemistry often become reluctant allies or lovers. If Sonny continues to spiral and Jason keeps his distance, could Carly and Sidwell find themselves entangled? Jason's warning. In last Friday's cliffhanger, Jason had a brief but intense run-in with Sidwell outside of Kelly's. The exchange was civil, but just barely. Jason, "I know what you are." Sidwell, smirking, "Then you should know to stay out of my way." That line sent chills down fans' spines. Jason doesn't usually issue warnings unless he's genuinely worried. If Sidwell rattles stone cold, that's saying something. Spoilers suggest Jason will soon be torn between loyalty to Sonny and a growing need to protect Carly and the kids from the chaos Sidwell may bring. Could Jason be the only one who truly understands the scope of the threat? The future of the mob in Port Charles. If Sonny falls, and all signs point to a major implosion soon, someone will have to fill the void. Dex is too green. Selena Wu is powerful, but she operates in a different sphere. And Jason seems more inclined to dismantle the organization than run it. Sidwell, on the other hand, is positioned perfectly. He's already made inroads with corrupt officials, has financial clout, and can operate with a kind of precision that Sonny never had. And here's the kicker: he's not impulsive. He doesn't let emotion rule him. He's what Sonny used to be, only colder. Final thoughts. Sidwell is still new, but his trajectory is clear. The writers are playing the long game with this character, and it wouldn't surprise anyone if he's being groomed as a central villain or anti-hero for the next era of General Hospital. Could he become the next big bad? Could he seduce Carly, undermine Sonny, and go head-to-head with Jason? We'll have to wait and see. But one thing's for sure: Sidwell isn't going anywhere. And if Sonny's crown is up for grabs, Sidwell just might be the man to take it. So, is Sidwell the new Sonny? Maybe, but he might be something even more dangerous. What do you think? Is Sidwell the next kingpin of Port Charles, or is there another twist coming? Let's hear your theories. Let me know if you want a follow-up story involving Carly, Jason, or a Sidwell backstory reveal. Thanks for watching this video. And please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.